Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to the Pipe Report. So, I've said this before in the past videos that these consistent leaks happening always, every single day, it seems like, from the White House, actually do more damage to the integrity of the United States than it does to Donald Trump. The leakers think they're just harming Trump, but they're not. They're actually harming the foundation of the U.S., of the U.S.'s national security, of the U.S. Defense Forces, of the U.S. cooperation and its allies. It's damaging all around. But they hate Trump so bad that they only want to get rid of Trump. So they do all these leaks. And we know now that it's pissing off the British, our allies, probably our biggest allies, the British. First off, Theresa May said that they're not going to be sharing information with us with respect to the Manchester City bombing. And it makes sense. I wouldn't either. But they're also upset over it because if this keeps on and keeps happening, they might not be sharing any intelligence with us at all. So these leakers who want to dispose or expose of Trump, get rid of Trump so bad that they are willing to declassify or leak classified information that will harm the integrity of the United States, they're doing more damage to the country than they are good. They may think they're doing a good, noble thing by trying to undermine Trump's presidency and trying to get him impeached by releasing classified information and trying to make him look incompetent. But they're not. They're making the U.S. look incompetent. They're making the foundation of the U.S. look insecure. They're making the U.S. seem like we don't know what the hell we're doing and that no countries want to trust us. Overall, it hurts us. Here's the article. Brussels, CNN. President Trump, under a cloud of suspicion about the security of foreign intelligence shared with the United States, a controversy he tried to head up by vowing to end leaks of secret information, Trump was due to face an incensed British Prime Minister May, who plans to confront him over intelligence leaks about the Manchester suicide attack. Shortly after he arrived at NATO, Trump released a written statement decrying unsanctioned disclosures. The alleged leaks coming out of the government agencies are deeply troubling, the statement said. These leaks have been going on for a long time, and my administration will get to the bottom of this. The leaks of sensitive information pose a grave threat to our national security. I am asking the Department of Justice and other relevant agencies to launch a complete review of this matter, and if appropriate, the culprit should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. That I 100% agree with. If we are able to discover the culprit in this, if we are able to determine who is responsible for essentially destroying the foundation of America and making our national security a laughing matter, they should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Possibly even treason charges. Because this is insane. This is insane. This is actually destroying our relationships with our allies overseas. And it's making us weaker. It's making us weaker because we may not in the future have adequate sources of intelligence. Because we can't share information anymore because people don't trust us. So yes, please find out who it is and prosecute them to the fullest extent of the law. I think everyone would agree with that. There is no relationship we cherish more than special relationship between the United States and United Kingdom, the president wrote in a statement. Trump was facing May for the first time since Monday's suicide attack in Manchester during a meeting here of European and North American leaders. In the days since the attack, secret information about the investigation has appeared in U.S. media after leaks from American officials. On the issue of intelligence sharing with the United States of America, we have a special relationship with the U.S. It is our deepest defense and security partnership, May told reporters as she arrived at NATO summit in Brussels. Of course, that partnership is built on trust, and part of that trust is knowing that intelligence can be shared confidently, and I will be making that clear to President Trump today that intelligence that is shared between law enforcement agencies must remain secure. Yes, you can tell them that, May, but there's really nothing he can do about it. If deep state is located within the deepest parts of our intelligence services are releasing classified information strictly to denigrate Trump's presidency, there's nothing Trump can do about it. Starting an investigation into the leaks is definitely a great idea, but there's nothing he can actually do to stop the leaks because these people want nothing but pain for the U.S. They want to destroy Trump and by extension destroy the U.S. So I understand why you're upset, Prime Minister May, but there's really nothing Trump can do except investigate the matter. You should be upset with those peoples who want to destroy America more so than Trump. We'll scroll down here a little bit. British officials are fuming that information about the attack have surfaced in the US press after it was shared with their American counterparts. It puts a shadow over the fourth stop of Trump's first foreign trip, which has also brought him to Saudi Arabia, Jerusalem, and Rome. Back home, new questions were also surfacing about alleged ties between Trump's campaign and Russia. The confrontation over leaks has led to a suspension of intelligence sharing between the Grand Manchester Police and U.S. officials, according to Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham. That is completely understandable and completely reasonable decision. I would agree with it. If I was in a position of power and all the information I was giving somebody was being leaked, I wouldn't give them my information. Because what that compromises the investigation into terrorist activities, or in this case, terrorist activities. But it could be any kind of terrorist activity, or any type of activity at all. Any type of nefarious activity happening worldwide or on a global scale could be detrimental. It could harm it. So this is a smart move by him. The decision that's been taken is not to suspend any sharing information. It's just information related to this particular investigation because we, quite frankly, can't afford to risk it anymore. It has been compromised by the leaks and we can't afford it anymore. So we've taken a temporary decision to say, let's clear it out and draw a line. Let's not have have a row that lingers on. Nobody wants that, but equally, we have to make our opinions clear so we can get this relationship back to where we all want it to be, Burnham told CNN. Again, completely understandable. And hopefully our allies get pissed off at these leakers enough that it does fuel investigation and garner public support and also media support for Donald Trump to go after these leakers. Now, I know a lot of these media pundits, they don't want their leakers to be exposed. They like this inside information. That's not to say that. Let's go back a little bit here. So, the mainstream media uses anonymous sources all the time. And frankly, we don't actually know what they are reporting is true because they can literally report anything they want and say it was told to them by an anonymous source, and they cannot give up that source. So they do that. It's kind of off topic here, but they do that and they use that as the basis for exposing or trying to expose Trump. The leaks are similar to that. They have their sources, who may be the same sources as before, we don't know, probably not though, but they have their sources who gives them leaks. And when it comes down to it, I don't think the media wants their sources to be exposed. They like this. They like seeing Donald Trump being delegitimized. They like seeing Donald Trump's presidency slowly by slowly getting destroyed and being diminished. They like it because they hate him. Yet they like it so much that they're willing to destroy the integrity of the United States, to destroy the national security of the United States, just to get out of Trump, because they hate him so much, because he calls them fake news. So they're willing to destroy the integrity, the foundation, the ethos of America, just because they hate Trump. That, in my mind, is the real danger to America. That is more dangerous to America than terrorism. The people and the media that want to completely destroy the establishment. That is the real danger, my friends. A little rant there, and I'm done.